Hey, what's going on, yo? Jay from JS Films. In this video, we're going to be talking about the official Unreal Engine 5.6 preview that just came out a couple of minutes ago. Now, for the past couple of months, I've been making Unreal Engine 5.6 content. I think the first one was 3 months ago. So in this video, I want to see if everything that we've covered so far here on the channel when it comes to 5.6 actually made it to the official version, which is right now just the preview version. Still, this is the official one that you can download in the Epic Games Launcher. So the first one we're going to look at is the translucency upgrade that we showcased earlier. So in the output log, again, I'm just going to type in allowed, and it should be ray trace translucency allowed, to put a question mark in there. Right now it's -1, so it's off. So if you're looking at this glass similar to what we did in the video, it still kind of look crappy. So now what we'll do is I'll turn this to 1, and yes, it's in there. So that video that we made is legit. It made it to the final version, which is very good. Let's see here. I do have a post-process in here. I think it's this one. Let me just take a look. I know some of y'all wanted to see the translucency as far as the model here. So if I go to ray traced right here, and we go turn on the refraction just so you can kind of see that. The primary hit events and secondary hit events, I don't remember that. I mean, from the last time we were here. So I feel like they simplified it. As far as, I think I remember it being, it wasn't worded like this before. So that's definitely new there. There's a secondary hit event. So you can see it's going to pick up a lot more on the outside. So yeah, this is amazing. Whoa, am I even picking up some fucking fake caustics on that translucency? What the fuck, bro? What? That is coming from back here somewhere. Yo, what? Yo, that looks much better than what we covered originally. All right, so the next one that we talked about here on the channel about a month ago is the new lens option, which is the Petzval bokeh. So I'll create a new camera in here, and I just paused it to kind of get like a good area to do this in. I'll set the squeeze factor to 2 so we can get wider and cat eye bokeh, anamorphic-ish bokeh. I'll set this to 2.39, and I'll just get the foreground in focus here. Now, the command is pet for Petzval bokeh, and this should kind of delete this here, and I'll make sure that I'm actually looking at the camera that I have. Now, here, I don't think this is working, because whenever you increase this to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it should kind of have this, I'd say, the Helios lens effect, if you're familiar with that. If you're a photographer or a cinematographer or whatever, it should curve the depth of field a little bit. I've made a couple of short skits using this new lens option, and I don't think it's working in the preview right now. If you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the description below and see, so you can see what that's doing, but I don't think it's in this one. And again, this is preview. They usually do preview 1, preview 2. I've never seen a preview 3. Usually after preview 2, they release the official one. But yeah, Petzval is not working correctly. The third thing we'll talk about, you probably noticed it right away, the UI changed. I don't like UI changing. I don't like it at all, because it's so hard to master a software when things just keeps moving around. For me, if it works, like, just keep it. I know it's cool, but what I don't want for Unreal to do is end up being like Maya, because they have so much changes. Like, Maya UI is horrible. So, yo, chill out with the UI changes. Just go with what works. But as you can see here, they moved a bunch of stuff, like the scalability is now here. So yeah, I'm not a fan of UI changes at all. You can call me old school, but it's hard to master the software when the UI keeps flopping around. I mean, it's working, guys. So just chill with the UI changes. I know we went from like UE4 to UE5, and that changed, which is cool. But man, yeah, this is it's just ugh. Anyways, the last thing that we're going to talk about right now is, I covered this a couple of days ago, which is the new Metahuman plugin. So if I go to Edit, Plugins, and I go to Metahuman right here, we do have it in 5.6. This is the Metahuman Creator. Now, you're going to have to enable also the Metahuman Core tech here. Additionally, in the Epic Games Launcher, you're going to have to install this right here, which is 5.26. All right. But another thing, if you go to the plugins, now this is kind of like where it's getting a little bit confusing because before we didn't have to add this in the engine. This is only 5.5. You know, is this going to be obsolete? Like, are we going to get a 5.6? Is it just going to be all in here? Or are we going to have to enable it old school from the Epic Games Launcher or Fab nowadays? So I don't know. That's a big question mark. But to test that out, let's go ahead and go to this and let's create a new Metahuman Creator character, test V1, because I'm super excited about this feature. You probably know. So yes, it is in here, as you can see, and it did make some changes in here. I don't know if you kind of watched my video before as far as the textures. The download textures was here on the right before. Now they moved it to the left. To me, it made more sense. So that's that. And yeah, let's take a look. The first thing you're going to notice, the templates in the library, not in there, like I showed in 5.7. I don't know. Again, this is preview. I don't know if it's going to show up in here in 5.6. It would be really cool for it to, but I don't know. But I would love for it to be here, but we'll see. The body changes made it. It's here. It's here. The body changes, the heights and stuff like that. This is great, right? So we can still conform all that stuff that I showed. It's all in here, the DNA. And let's go with the head. The head, they removed the randomizer. I do not see it anymore. It was right here, but it moved. Again, when I'm making all these videos prior to coming out, expect for stuff to change, like little stuff like that. But at least we have the conform. Also, again, here we can import a custom Metahuman head and rig it. So that's good. Let's go with the materials. The skin, the textures that I've been showing you all are all here. All 152 of them are here, which is good. So that means that we have a lot more textures there. But let's take a look. Number 2 is one of my favorite right now. So for this, I'm going to download the 8K textures because right now, even in 5.7, the base color is only 2K, and then the normal is 8K. I don't know if it's going to be the same here. Probably is, but we'll see. I mean, 2K base color is fine. It works a lot, but for me, I'm crazy. I like to do a lot of close-ups. You've probably seen it on the channel. So for me, I got to have at least 8K, and majority of my Metahumans are 16K textures. It's overkill. I mean, there's no such thing as overkill. You can tell. I can tell that there's 16K textures versus a 2K texture or 8K texture. So it looks like it's in there now, and we're not seeing the little box here that shows you what kind of texture we're in right now. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, okay, so this is Epic settings. The hair right now, right? The hair right now, it looks like it's here. But when I try to select it, it's not showing up. And yes, I do have the groom plugin enabled. So I'm not sure. And I don't think the braids made it in because that was in 5.7 that I pulled that from. But yeah, the hair is not working right now in preview. It's probably going to be fixed whenever the official one comes out. But for now, yeah, it's not showing up. He's so bald. And the assembly is here. Okay, we have the assembly. So let's go through this real quick. Let's go ahead and auto rig with blend shapes. All right, it's still auto rig in the face. And once that's done, let's go there. Oh, also there is this thing called Create Combined Skeletal Mesh for chaos outfits, which is cool because it's combining the head and the body, but obviously it doesn't have any of the bones of the face, so you can do the facial animation. But sometimes whenever you're rigging clothes, it's best to have like both head and body. I know a lot of people are going to be happy about that. So let's assemble it real quick and let's take a look at the final Metahuman blueprint. All right, so I had to redo the Metahuman because my computer crashed. I was doing too much. I was moving too fast in the editor. So yeah, let's take a look at this. I went ahead and assembled it. And basically, I just want to take a look at it in the scene. I changed the body type just a little bit so it's not just like the stock. Okay, so let's grab our Metahuman in the folder now. It should be here. I just kind of made it like similar to my body type. Go left. And let's bring out a light so that we can see a little bit. Okay, let's take a look. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Yeah, this freaking look good, bro. This is actually looking pretty darn good. All right, so let's take a look at the face textures here. Probably baked. Yep, it sure is. All right, so the normal one is going to be 8K. Yeah, and the head is 2K. All right, so this is pretty much the same as before. I don't know if they're going to be both 8K in the future, but so far so good. It looks like I'm texture over budget. So yes, even a 5090 runs out of memory at 32 gigs. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. So let's go add a level sequence again. Just try to get this in frame and maybe use this for the thumbnail. Yeah, these textures are bananas, to be honest with you. And let's see if the Petzval works. I mean, I promise you. Yeah, no, I don't think this is connected. They probably know that. They're tracking that. But yeah, this is not changing whatsoever. So Petzval is broke. For now, I'm sure they'll fix that. I mean, I don't even bother telling them because they're pretty good at tracking what's wrong with their stuff. And before I go, I am curious to see what this new feature is going to do to the eyes. So I'll just kind of get closer in here. I mean, because the eye shader's improved. I think it's pretty obvious to see that. It's gone a lot better. Looks a lot better than before. So let's go with the camera here. And I'll just toggle it on and off. Yeah, so at least it's not giving me that. So before, when you do this, with the previous metahumans, it's going to give you like dark spots on the eyeballs. But it looks like it's fixed. I mean, this looks freaking incredible, dude. In just a couple of seconds that we were kind of playing around with it. Insane quality here.